All right, hello and welcome back to the channel. We got some more GD02 packs to open up. Let's just jump right into it. I've already opened up one box, and I would say that I was not super happy with my first box. I didn't really get all the cards that I wanted to play the decks that I want to play, but hey, just being able to get product is great. All right. Shuji's, Olba. Got some Titan cards. Titan cards are good. Got some purple cards. Gundam Barbados third form. Okay. Raider Gundam. Daughtris weapon. I know people think this deck is a meme deck, but I think it's got potential. First LR is going to be Zeta Gundam. Okay. Wow, not bad. First LR. LRs we're gonna put right here in this little corner. We're gonna put right there. We got a red Gundam. We're going down the right side first. We'll see if we got the good luck there. Zeta Gundam is an interesting LR boss monster. Its level and cost is not that high, but like its ability is just kind of average, you know. And it takes a lot in order to like do what it wants to do. But I think that's why it's such a low level. So that way, you know, you get your value there. And we got a Gundam X. We got another LR already. Two right off the top on the right side. And I gotta be honest, guys, seeing these two LRs right off the bat is kind of making me a little bit scared, because part of the Discord that I'm in, a lot of the people like to, you know, share their polls and stuff, and we've definitely noticed that these boxes LRs are like super heavily seeded, and what seeded means is that like it means that the LRs that you see in your pack, they're the same. And in my first box, I got Zeta and Gundam X. So that is starting to make me think that I'm going to get the same exact LRs as I did in my first box, which doesn't bode well, doesn't make me happy, because I want to see new things. Okay, we got a Camille and a Zetis. Not the pilot that I want to see. I want to see Haman and I want to see 4. I think those are the two best pilots in GD02. And if the market has anything to show for it, I think everyone seems to agree, because they are like $5, $6 pilots. So, you know, quite expensive. Okay, Hizak. Titan cards, Gundam Heavy Arms. People are thinking about replacing, or not replacing, but like adding that card into their green decks. Oh, Chimaris. All right, we got a Chimaris on the right side for our LR Plus. Gundam Chimaris. This is not one of my chases, but hey, you know, if you get an alt art, you get an alt art. You should be happy, right? So we got Gundam Chimaris. I don't know. Someone tell me how to actually pronounce that properly. We also got new sign for our rare. That's a very interesting draw effect. Draw 3, discard 2. So it lets you see more cards, which I think is pretty good. Even if you're only going +1 at the end of it. Gaza C. Galio Baduin. Oh, this is a rare. Let me put all my rares over here. I'm gonna put the whites there. We got a Taurus. We got a Bakto. A generic 2/1 2-drop. Nice. 2/2 drop. Hayakuri. Psycho Gundam. That one looks a lot stronger. Choose one friendly clan unit during this turn may attack an active enemy unit as level 4 or lower. We got Talgies, and we got Ashtaron. Okay. Another red Gundam resource. Next pack. Oh, when the pull tabs work, they work. When they work, they work. Oh my god. All right, next we got Sleipnir. We got Methus, Genis Custom, Moore's Determination, Gunganon, White Gundam, Busta Gundam, another Ashtaron MA mode, Ferract. This Ferract looks really good. The stats are great. Ooh, yes. Oh my god. Chat, I think we're going to be getting the exact same LRs as we did in our first box, which is crazy. So that means I'm not going to be getting an Epion. Let's see if I'm correct. So that means I'm going to get Elmeth, Barbados. I'm going to get a Cubely. I'm going to get a... did I say Gyujin? We're going to get Gyujin, Cubely. We got 3, right? So there's 5 more. So Cubely, Gyujin, Elmeth, who else? Is it H? I don't remember. I know those for sure. So if we get those for sure, then the seeding in GD02 is honestly actually just kind of insane. Like how seeded it is, and like how much, not much, but how little variation there is. Another Astron, another Psycho Gundam, and another Ferract. I swear, we're just getting the same freaking pack here, guys. Laughter is a great pilot. And I got all range attack, which is great. I think that's the last one I need in order to build my deck. Oh, hey, look at that. We got the C++ G Quox. Let's go. All right, let me show this to the camera. Let's see if we can see that. It looks so good in person. It looks really good in person. And we got an Argama. Let's just go ahead and put this there. Holy moly. All right. That's pretty good. C++ resource. Yeah, C++ resource. Sorry, I'm just looking at the camera. I'm just checking the camera, making sure everything's good. Oh, when the pull tab doesn't work. Just like that. All right. We gotta go down the middle. Open it up. We got a Zaku. Is that 3? Zaku 3 sleeves. We got a Diva. Kikaroga. Comrades come first. Hammerhead. Hammerhead is such an interesting card. With Tewaz, it's a Lefrith killer. If they have 2 AP or less, destroy it. And I feel like this actually is really good in the Gjallarhorn deck because Gjallarhorn has so much AP minus. So you can AP minus like really strong units, bring them down to 2, play this from your hand, and then destroy them. I will say though, it takes like a lot of things like to come together in order for that to happen. But the fact that it can happen is interesting to me and makes me want to try to build something around it. Nice, we got another Datrus weapon. Turning Point. Ayug and Guadon. Okay. Not terrible red bases. That's a good red base. And the Gundam MK2 is pretty cool as well. So yeah, not bad. I'm trying to like open this down the spine like I do Pokemon packs, but it just doesn't work. I can't open up these packs like Pokemon packs. I have to use the pull tabs. But that's okay. All right, we got an Undying Persistence on the first card, which is a great card. White Wolf. Rick Diaz. You love to see these. You want to get a playset of these guys. Amara Sai. Okay, Datrus. I feel like that's my first Datrus. Not going to lie. That's a common. Shagia. Another Laughter. Momentary Respite. And is that Gundam Age? What'd I say, guys? All right, I said I wasn't sure if it was Gundam Age, but it looks like it's Gundam Age. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is definitely Cubely. We're going to see a Gyujin. So that's at least 2 of them. And then the other 2, I'm trying to think. It's really I'm really blanking on what the other two LRs are going to be. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not Versago. It's not Epion. So, yeah. Who's the other white LR in this set? Oh, it's Chimaris. Chimaris. So it's not Chimaris. So it's not going to be Chimaris. Who's the blue? Oh, it's Psycho Gundam. It's not going to be Psycho Gundam. Who's the other blue one, though? It's escaping me. I don't remember. Hizak, Mobius, Calamity, Airmaster, another Daughters card. Gray's Ritter, and Gundam Age. Nice. Guys, this is going to bother me. I'm not remembering all the LRs in the set. Blue. What was the other blue, guys? What was the other blue? Psycho Gundam is one of them. What's the other archetype in blue? Oh, it's Epion. I'm an idiot. It's Epion. Epion is blue. So that's the other blue. So what's the other green? Gundam Age. And what the heck? Who's the other green? I don't know who the other green is. I also don't know who the other white... No, white is Chimaris. I already said that. I don't know. Gundam X and a Byerlin. Byerlin is such an interesting card, guys. This one is choose one rested enemy unit with 3 or less HP. It won't be set as active during the start phase of your opponent's next turn. So, you know, basically like a blocker doesn't become active if it has 3 or less HP. It is a when paired effect, and its link is not generic biological CPU. It's Jared Mesa, so it does kind of force you to use Jared Mesa, but of course, like it's paired, not link, so you technically don't have to run Jared Mesa. You just pair it with whatever else you want. Okay, we got a Ya Fury. What is up with these Gunner cards? Why is she opening up her vest like that? I don't know. Why is she doing that? Is there something about the anime that I don't know? I don't watch that much Gundam anime, so is this like in character? Turning Point. Rick Diaz, another all-range attack and an Argama. Oh goodness, another all-range. That puts us at 5. So that means I have more than a playset of that card, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, kind of a little bit crazy. Who's the other red LR in this set? All I know is Cubely. I'm honestly, I'm just like forget. Oh, it's Versago, so we're not getting Versago. We are going to get Cubely. I'm just forgetting all the cards in this set. We got another Haman Karn, bro. Oh my, we have so many of these now. I did some trades for these. Oh, Omega Saikami was the other red. And there's the Cubely. What'd I say? I'm literally like looking into the future. And I know exactly which LRs I'm gonna get. But there's the Cubely. Cubely. My hands are shaking a little bit. I apologize. Shaky hands. Shaky hands. I don't know why I have shaky hands. I'm a perfectly healthy person, I swear. Okay, let's keep going. So that's the first half of the box. The first half of the box had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LRs, and it had a plus, and it had a C++. I'll say the right side was pretty fire. The right side was pretty fire. We got another Daughters. That's nice. I like those. I want to build the new UNE deck, even though I know a lot of people don't believe in it, but I think it's got some sauce. I personally think it has some sauce. Hayaku Shiki. Oh my, another freaking Haman card. And we got the Zeta C+, resource. Okay. Hayaku Shiki, and another Haman cards Gaza C. Oh my god. Oh goodness, chat. We got like 8 of them now. I now have 2 play sets of those, and I traded away like an aerial rebuild like earlier today or like yesterday to get a play set of it early. But yeah, it turns out I just pulled it all. So, you know, that's probably a lesson learned for next time. I don't need to trade so early. I should open up my product first and then trade what I don't have. Whatever, it's okay. I don't mind. They were traded away to friends as well. So, dramatic turnabout. And Omega Psychommu, yes. Oh yeah, that was the one that we pulled. That was the other LR we pulled. So we get both reds. We're gonna get both purples. We're gonna get all 3 purples. We're not gonna get the other white. I think we're gonna get the other green, which is the Elmeth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 more. The other one is gonna be Elmeth. And I think the other one is gonna be I don't think we're going to get any blues. So no Psychos, no Epions, no Chimeras. What other colors are there? Red, white, blue, green, purple? I don't know. Who's going to be our last LR besides Elmeth? I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out though. I didn't get a Psycho Gundam. No Psycho Gundams. And I'm getting the green ones, which I don't want. I don't want the green LRs, but I'm getting the green LRs. But yeah, you know, you just gotta live with it. Another Dominion. Okay, Leopard, Airmaster, Gundam X, and Age Device. Age Device. I'll show you guys all of the LRs that I got in my first box, and I'm literally gonna like show it to you guys that how seeded GD02 is in terms of like the LR spread that you get. It's like they don't mix it up like at all. It's like it's set in stone, like absolutely. We got GXs and we got a red Gundam. Okay. Next pack. All right, we got a Galio. Oh, sorry, not an anime watcher. I don't know. Kikuroga, Chalia, Gray's Rita, Alexander, Beneath the Mask, Sailor's Light Custom, a Gably, Hayakuri, Ran and Tifa. Tifa? I'm gonna call her Tifa because I play Final Fantasy. But her name is probably Tifa, isn't it? We got a Sugai's Go Goog, which I think this is an underrated card. Being able to ping 2 on those big units is a lot of damage. It is a lot of freaking damage. All right, we got a Gafran, Taurus, Comrades Come First, Marisai, Gundam Age, Busta Gundam, okay, Persistent, Genoace, nice, we got an aerial rebuild. I also pulled one of these at my release event, so I'm pretty happy. I now have 2 of them, which is like all I feel like you need, and if you're gonna run this in a deck. The only reason you're gonna want more of those if you're gonna play multiple white decks, and you want to play the aerial rebuild in all of those decks, then you'll probably want more of those, but yeah, I don't think you need more than 2. I mean, I think there's an argument for 3, but I don't think you go 4. Hammerhead, Daughters, Raider, Jared, Heavy Arms, MK2. There's the Gyusion. What I say, guys, there's the Gyusion. There is the Gyusion remake. So, I think the last one I get is Elmeth. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So my last LR is literally going to be the Elmeth. I guarantee you guys, it is going to be the Elmeth. And honestly, right now, it seems like there's only 2 LR spreads that I've seen, which is absolutely insane. That the fact that there's only 2 combinations of LRs that you can get. Yeah. Basically what this means is like, if you're buying singles, you can gather data from the people around you. If you know, what they open, then you have a pretty solid, good idea on what you can pull from the rest of that box, right? So basically, if your LGS is like selling singles, if you just wait for someone to buy them first, obviously, just, if they're your friends, right? Or if you just talk to them, just ask them what they pulled. And if they pulled something from the combination of the ones that you want, like, if you're looking for Barbados first form, if they pulled a Gusion, right, or a G-Quux, then that card is probably going to be in there. So your chances increase, right? If you're trying to look for a specific LR, your chances increase like exponentially because it's not like totally random. What I tell you guys, there's the Elmeth. I told you, it's the Elmeth. So I got the exact same LR spread. I swear to God, I think there's only 2 different LR spreads. So I got the Elmeth. I'm like convinced. I'm convinced because I've seen a lot of photos in our Pacific Northwest Discord, and I've only seen 2 different combinations of LRs. Like, I swear. It's crazy how seeded these are. I don't know if that's a mistake or, Bandai just didn't shuffle their cards enough. They need to shuffle better, Oh, we got the Epion. Let's go. Holy shit. And we got the 4. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to show this to the camera. I'm going to stand up here. We got the Gundam Epion. Holy. So we don't get the LR version, right? We don't get the LR version, but we get the freaking LR Plus version. Holy. Okay. Chimaris and Epion. That is fire. Oh, that is absolutely fire, guys. I am happy about that. And I say this in a lot of my videos and a lot of the times to my friends. These boxes are seeded when it comes to the alt arts. So this means that if you see, again, if you see people opening up packs at your local game store, and if they pull the Chimaris, buy the rest of that box, and you will find the Gundam Epion. Very likely that you will find the Gundam Epion. Of course, granted, no one else has already pulled it. And then, let's see, there's a Heist of Last Resort and an Awakened Power. Not too bad. But what I forgot to do is I was going to show you guys the LRs that I got from my first box. So let's go ahead and do that. These are the LRs that I got from my first box. Let's go ahead and show you guys. So let's see if this is in frame, if it is or not. But you can see, right? It's literally the same. We got Zeta, we got Gundam Age, Gundam X, Cube League, Barbados, Gusion, Psychomu, and Elmeth. So that is how seeded these GD02 boxes are. They are super seeded. So that was my second box, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe for more Gundam content. I will definitely be posting a lot of more Gundam content, as I have been putting a lot of time into this card game, so I might as well make some content for it. Today, I also, won my local, and I got a starter deck from it. I went 3-0 playing Green Blue Rush, and I think I'm going to be probably posting a video about like how to play Green Blue Rush better, because I know that it can struggle against the blocker decks, right, if they just get all their blockers, but that doesn't mean that it is insurmountable and impossible. I think that Green Blue can get past all the blockers if you play your cards right and if you swing right. I know it's a rush deck, but that doesn't mean you have to go unga bunga all the time. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys later.